Hey guys, my name is NZ Gaming Nation, and this is another episode of World of Tomorrow. So I believe we're on episode 8 now, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong in the past with that sort of thing, but whatever. And so where we left off, I actually can't remember where we left off. I've done so much since then. Again, I'm sorry for not putting it on camera, but whatever. Hang on, I'm just gonna quickly go. Just pretend this wasn't here. Just pretend. Just look away for a sec. Just don't look at this. Just pretend I didn't do that. Pretend that none of that happened, okay? I'm gonna start this properly. Okay, start the episode here. So where we left off, we were doing something. I don't know, but as you can tell, things might be a little different. My armor is repaired, all that sort of stuff. Oh, don't worry, I'll explain all that. But first, there are 7 secrets in this base. 7 secrets in this area. Now, it may not look like there's anything in this area. Hence, why I had to sort of go and destroy that. Yeah, it might look like there's anything in this area, but if you look closer, you can find stuff. So, the first secret number 1, is the nether portal behind here. Now you can only actually hear it when you get really close, which is a really good thing because, yeah, it would be kind of annoying if people could walk past and just be like, oh yeah, I can hear a nether portal. I'm gonna go check it. Then they get suspicious. So that's the first secret. Now, secret number 2, remember that horse I buried in the ground when I first came here? Yeah, I only just remembered about it yesterday, so I was just like, oh, is it still there? It didn't make a sound while I wasn't in there. It didn't make one sound. It's just the horse stayed under the ground and didn't make a sound. I would have heard it and would have remembered, but I didn't hear it once. So that's the second secret. Third secret is the base itself. You have to dig in here like you saw me do before, and then place those back. And yeah, that's the third secret. Fourth secret is the armory. I've actually covered that up now. I've finished this off now, by the way. I think, last episode I was doing the armory. Yeah, last episode I was doing the armory, yeah. And so, yeah, I finished all this off, placed all the wood down, placed all the roof. I'm gonna do all these walls when I get around to it, but, things take time. And so, yeah, I've been using this armory quite a bit now. And all this loot I'll explain in a few minutes. But that's the armory. It's the, hang on, 4th secret? Yeah, 4th secret. 5th secret is the enchantment room, which is behind here. I've actually collected up all the other bookshelves I needed. It took me a little while, but it was okay. If you're wondering how I did all this, let's just say I played for 10 hours yesterday. 10 hours yesterday. That's probably an understatement. I probably played for longer, but yeah, 10 hours. So this is the enchantment room. Pretty simple enchantment room, except that there's a minecart sticking out its bookshelf. I glitched that in. It was pretty easy to glitch in, but I had to glitch it. It's not a feature. I might do a video on it, but it's not really that important. Yeah, so you can store stuff in here because it's a chest minecart, and so you just right click on it. I showed Ethan through this because we're shredded now, so I showed him all this stuff. Excuse me. And he's like, what is this? And he kept clicking it, and he didn't think to right click on it. So that's just that's a good sign, because that means if someone that does get in here and someone just decides to dig 2 blocks this way, because he digged one. At first, Ethan's just like, oh yeah, okay, oh yeah, there's gonna be something behind here, and he digs like this, and he's just like, oh, okay, there's nothing there. So he puts the blocks back. I'm like, dude, look further. And he's like, oh, okay. And he looked further, and he's just like, oh, you sneaky bastard. So yeah, so let's just say someone does look there. I'm talking about the new people, by the way. Ethan knows about this. So let's say someone does look in here, behind here, and someone does actually look 2 blocks and look inside this room. They'll just stand around going, what is this? What is it? And they just go, oh, it's just a glitch. I'm just gonna ignore it, without even thinking to right click on it. And then if they do all that, they probably still won't do this. Place a lever there and go down. That's their brewing room. Now I'll show you the redstone, because I'm sure some of you might want to know how I did it. It's pretty simple, actually. It's actually really simple. So you first just gotta do this, like a line like this, so it connects up to that block there, so you can actually activate it by clicking on that one. Invert the circuit, blah 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 blah. It powers on these, but then if you turn that circuit on, it activates that, and it pulls that, and then those pull back because it deactivates the circuit because it's inverted. Yeah, so pretty simple, not that hard to do, but yeah, it seemed kind of obvious to me to do something like that. I've seen it before on someone's Let's Play, so it's just like, yeah, that seems like a good idea. So I did that. Let's turn these books back into bookshelves. If we have any wood, I'm hoping we. Oh yeah, that's my inventory. Oh great, don't have enough. Hang on. Bear with me. Do I seriously have no wood? I've got no wood. I'm a poor man. Hang on. Bear with me. That's not enough. I know that's not enough. I've got to have 12. I've got to have 2 more bits of wood. Do I seriously have to dig some out of the ground? Hang on. Can I actually dig some out of here somewhere? Have I misplaced some somewhere? Maybe. I'm hoping I did. Let's just do this. Why does it always rain when I record? Jesus. I just gotta get into a habit of placing that back, even when no one else is on the server. I just gotta get into a habit of doing that. And these trees look really unnatural because a few creepers exploded back here, so they look all fucked up, so I might replant this one, especially this one, and that one. Okay, so, go back over here. Now that we've got some wood, we can actually place that back in. I'm sure you're dying to see the enchantment room. Okay, let's do this, do that. No, yep, there we go. Perfect. No, wait. There we go. There we go. Now we do that. So, theoretically, it would all look like this. So they'll all come in, and to get into the enchantment, not the enchantment room, the potion room, they'll have to do this. Place the lever there, pull it down, it activates this. Then you go down the ladder, and into the brewing room. And this is the brewing room. I'll show you this all on default soon, if you want. But this is DokuCraft. So I'm probably gonna start using this. So yeah, I went on a bit of a brewing spree. Yeah, and so I brewed all this, and I'm actually gonna just start making these all awkward potions before I leave the room, because I've brewed every potion in existence apart from water breathing, and I'm pretty sure that uses awkward anyway. And none of them have ever used like thick potions or mundane potions or anything, and so I'm like, do I really need to have water bottles there just in case I'm gonna brew anything else? Nah. So yeah, that's all that explained. So what I did yesterday in the 10 to 12 hours I was on, I can't even remember how long it was now. What I basically did was enchanted a couple more swords. I enchanted like 4 swords, I think. Yeah, 4 swords, and I combined them all together. I combined them all tactically together to get the Wrath of Shakath. I'm breaking 3, sharpness V, looting 3, and fire aspect 2. Unfortunately, when I tried to add knockback, it was like too expensive, and I'm like, okay, maybe it's too OP already. So yeah, I've enchanted. I had the shovel and the pick last time, except I've added diamonds onto these to repair these. It took about like 80 levels between them. It was ridiculous. I made the bow, the OP-as bow. Again, that took like 120 levels to get that, but I was on for 12 hours and I had another account logged in at the spawner, so I just went over there every now and then and just chucked a health potion on all the skeletons. At one point, I got 60 levels from all of them. Ridiculous. And so, yeah, I got some more pork chops, I think, and I think at the end of the 12 hours, I was just running around killing cows and stuff. So, I got all of the loot that you're gonna see in this chest in here, right there. I got 46 blocks of coal, that iron there, 61 blocks of redstone, 26 lapis blocks, and 6 lapis. But I mined it all with my silk touch pick, all of it, including the diamonds I'm about to show you. And I had to place it all in this room here, and with the coal, I placed all of it, and I couldn't place all of it without I placed all of it, and I still could had more in my inventory when I filled up this whole room. So I filled up the whole room full of coal blocks, and then I got up my fortune, and I mined all of it. It's a lot. It's only fortune 2, so I probably would have gotten way more if I had a fortune 3, but whatever. So I got all that. And then, I, of course, was getting diamonds. I had 64 and 51, but then I spent some of it on the swords and bow and, on diamond to repair those picks and my armor and stuff. And so I repaired those boots. Those boots weren't quite full, but the rest of the armor there was. I got some TNT. I made that. I killed heaps of creepers while I was down there, and I realized I had, 2 stacks of gunpowder when I came out. Those 51 blaze rods I think I got a couple of days ago actually, but I'm sure I haven't explained them yet. And you're probably wondering how I got those 24 golden apples. My main priority on this mining trip was gold, and so I literally filled my inventory full of gold, except for a few bits of gunpowder and diamond and stuff. And I got all that obsidian as well. And then I named those name tags, Jeb. And I got some slime balls. Those blocks skull I already had in there. And so yeah, that's all the stuff I got. Took me 10 minutes to explain it, but whatever. So that's all of what I've done. What I'm going to be doing some of this episode and next episode, I think, I'll be making a shop at spawn. So this server is now bucket. I've made it bucket, and I'm going to just store stuff in here. By the way, guys, I'm going to store some valuables in this armory, but the armory is really just for show. So hang on, I'll keep dirt on me. What I'm actually going to do is I'll take some stone. And I might mine out some of this wall behind here with this, because I want to use some cobblestone in it, because cobblestone on this texture pack is gorgeous. It looks really nice. So I'm just going to mine out some of this cobble. 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 So if someone's running through here and they see and then like chunks glitch out and they can see inside here, they'll probably notice I've got this and stuff in here, so kind of screwed if that happens. Okay, I'll mine out this a bit more. I want to use like cobblestone stairs and stuff in the shop, but I also want to use a lot of wood. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have it like a not a loyalty. What is it? An honesty shop. So like I was sort of thinking about setting up a plugin with Bucket, but then that's just like, I don't trust you guys to use my shop correctly, so I'm going to set up a plugin to do it so you guys can't cheat the system. I'm like, no. I'm going to set up a sign, I'm going to set up chests, and I'm going to set up like a little system, and I'll put signs down to explain it. I'm going to fill this in case someone else breaks in here. They're going to be like, oh, okay, I'm going to follow this tunnel back, and look, I found the base. But no, they're not going to be able to do that. Okay, I got a bit of cobble. I got a bit of cobble. I know where some is anyway. /home spawner. Yeah, so we can set homes and stuff now. So I'll tell everyone to set a home for the shop. Because Ethan's offered me trades heaps of times, and some of them I thought were quite tempting, but I couldn't be bothered doing it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have, from now on, I'm just going to stock up like the shop with bones, with bows, with arrows, all this kind of stuff. And they have to trade diamonds. Diamonds is the currency. And I'm thinking that they could be able to use gold and iron, but nah. /home bed. Oh yeah, this is an Ethan's base. Yes, no, this is Ethan's base, if you're wondering. Yeah, he's allowed me to have a nosy through, and I'm probably not allowed to do this, but whatever. I'll show you a few of his secrets. He's taken a few ideas of mine. There we go. This is his sort of area. I could take some of this if I wanted, but nah. I'm not that kind of guy. He's got blaze powder. He's storing some valuable stuff in here, I have to say. Has he brewed these into... No, they're just water bottles. But he's made a noob's mistake. A very newbie mistake. But, yeah, I was kind of pissed off last night because they hopped on and they're like, oh, yeah, can I build this thing for the nether? I'm like, okay, why are you asking me? Of course you can. And they're like, okay, sweet. And then I come on, and they're just like, oh, I want to see our new part of our base. And I'm like, okay. So they show me. And they show me this. Ready for it? They show me. Hang on, which way do I... Yeah, go this way, okay. They show me. It's ridiculous, this. How you get down here, it's ridiculous. No, wrong way, okay. It showed me this. Give it a moment. See those doors at the end there? Okay, and you're not really going to expect much, but there we go. They showed me this, and I'm like, how'd you do that? I look in the logs, and they did it all on creative mode. They freaking did it on creative mode. Little bastards. The little freaking bastards. So I'm just like, oh, no, you didn't, bitch. And then they, I tell them that they have to destroy it. And so, yeah. I've got the nether portal and stuff in here, though. Which is interesting. And when I left, he was making this room down here. I told him to get rid of this whole place, but he's just like, no, I don't want to get rid of it. Why would I get rid of it? I'm like, he's like, I asked you. And I'm like, yeah, but you didn't ask me to do it on creative mode, dipshit. So yeah, he did all this. So yeah, they did all that. Home spawner. Did I get? Yeah, I got the cobble out. So they're allowed to use this spawner whenever they like now. I'm not really using it that much anymore, but whatever. Alright, so I need to figure out where the spawn is. So what I'm gonna do is next episode we'll do that because it's been 15 minutes, and so I promised I'm going to keep these episodes 15 minutes because it's easier for me to upload and it's also easier for you guys to watch. So yeah, this. How do they get a chain? Oh no, they're right. They got it off. They got it off the skeletons. I was gonna say, how'd they get that? You can only get that in creative. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like and a favorite. If you guys want to see more of my videos, more of my videos on my channel, and you want to see the next episode of this when it comes out, and you want to be notified when it comes out, be sure to click the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.